And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson, and getting ready for a potentially thrilling contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Making sure it didn't get past him. And he read it really well. Fine save. Delivering it. And an effective clearance. Pedri. Oh, good vision. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Leroy Sané. Alphonso Davies. Well, in any game, Sadio Mane is likely to be an important contributor. Stuart, what kind of display do you expect to see from him?
Oh, Derek, great opportunity here.
An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Underway they are again, and it's Bayern with the lead. Salah. He continues his run. Oh, great attacking play. And that is how to block. Really good interception. What a vital intervention. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Well, they can bring it out now. Serge Gnabry. It's with Joao Cancelo. Kimmich. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? He has time to play it over. Karim Benzema. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, it's cheeky! And that's the way to keep the ball out of the net.
Well, he doesn't get enough on it, does he? That's too easy for the goalkeeper, I think.
Benzema. Karim Benzema. Goretzka. And will it be the leveller? A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Wonderful challenge. And a throw-in coming up. He's got the right idea with that pass. And he's through. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mane. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And he takes it away.
Well, there it is. Bayern just haven't had as much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Pogba. Decent position. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. So back underway, dead level, 2-2. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Crossed into the penalty area. Terrific piece of anticipation. Gets in the way once more. Out of play for a Bayern throw-in. Joao Cancelo. And Kimmich. Joao Cancelo. Goretzka! And the keeper more than equal to the task. Karim Benzema. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Goretzka! And putting his body on the line. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Well, Bayern restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Chance to cross. Mane. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Paul Pogba. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Oh, that's a really good run. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So they get the ball rolling again, and Bayern behind going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? Showing a real will to win the ball. Messi. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Now how about the short corner? A wonderful intervention. Well, a really terrific first half performance by Leon Goretzka. What did
Derek, they must finish here.
Giving it a try. Oh, fine stop. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Mane. Mane, chance to make a game of it here. And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Good-looking cross. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Leon Goretzka. Making progress. Benzema. Salah. Superb block. And into the last 30 minutes now. Lost possession. Karim Benzema. Pogba has it. Goretzka. N'Golo Conte. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Substitution time it is here. Into the advanced position. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Pogba.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing...
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Leroy Sané. Breaking at pace. Mane. Return to Goretzka. No, high quality defending. Pedri. Now with Benzema. And slipped through by Karim Benzema. Conte. Getting in there to intercept. Sané. Mane. Mane. He's in behind. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Let's have a look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Mane. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And the ball is moving again, and Bayern Munich find themselves within touching distance. Karim Benzema. Pedri. And an astute piece of defending. N'Golo Conte. And Kimmich. Counter-attacking, very much an option. All hands on deck. Well, his accuracy deserted him at a crucial moment.
Well, he had to score there. That's probably the game over now.
They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, he did his best to place that one, but a disappointing end result. Pedri. On to Messi. Really good interception. Leroy Sané. Promising move this from Bayern. Well, disappointing end to the move. Pedri. Now with Benzema. Leroy Sané.
Well, what a dramatic finish we could have here. These Bayern fans are certainly ramping up the atmosphere now.
Pogba. And they need to get tighter. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Upamecano. On to Goretzka. Sané. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for... He's got the right idea with that pass. Can someone get on the end of this? Mane, he's in behind. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson, and getting ready for a potentially thrilling contest. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Salah. Benzema. Oh, good strike! Making sure it didn't get past him. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Serge Gnabry starts with Leroy Sané in the wide areas. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Sadio Mane. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And introducing the visitors' lineup today. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. David Alaba plays with Aymeric Laporte in central defence. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. Who can they pick out? There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Serge Gnabry working really well as a team to regain possession. Benzema. Karim Benzema. On to Pogba. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, the supporters think it's on. And Mane has beaten the goalkeeper. Well, as a defender, you can do as much homework as you like. Sometimes you just can't stop your man.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Lionel Messi. Pedri. Pogba. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Can he take advantage? Goretzka! And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Pogba. On to Goretzka. Paul Pogba. Goretzka. Keeping the ball moving. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Benzema takes it forward now. Mo Salah. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Karim Benzema. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And it might be. And the pot in the way. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, and it's so far so good for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Stuart, what have you made of their performance to this point?
Well, what a first half we had here. Great attacking play, poor defending, and some really good goals. If they can just tighten up at the...
Messi! Well, it might still work out for them. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Paul Pogba. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Mane. On to Cancelo. And delivered towards the back post. And intercepting it. Got to it easily, the keeper. Mane. And back with Kimmich. Nicely timed tackle. Breaking at pace. Karim Benzema. Return to Salah. Salah! Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Messi with the corner. Not away completely. And a time for calm on the ball. That is that for the first half. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Goretzka. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Delivering it.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Are they going to forge ahead? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? Well, Bayern restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Pedri. Salah. Conte has it. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Salah. And a long way out here. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Kimmich. Mane. Well, that pass easy on the eye. He just needs to stay level-headed now. And a goal here for Bayern. Beyond the goalkeeper. Bayern on terms.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. And into the last 30 minutes now. Conte. On to Goretzka. Benzema. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Can they hit on the break? Delightful pass. He's in position. And the keeper's in trouble. Well, quite simply, that is a wasted chance. And space to exploit, maybe. Davies. Pressing high to win the ball. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. Benzema. Benzema. Messi. Benzema. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Goretzka. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? An unforced error, you've got to say. Mane. Jamal Musiala. Goretzka. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. A real opening now. Still a chance. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Mane. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mane. Cross blocked. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Hakimi. It should be. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Just the challenge that was required. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Conte. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And Benzema. And now it is there for him. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. Oh, splendid skill. Mo Salah. Salah. Well, strong play to hold the ball up. And Benzema in the middle. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, the supporters think it's on. And Mane has beaten the goalkeeper. Well, as a defender, you can do as much homework as you like. Sometimes you... Can he take advantage? Mane. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. He just needs to stay level-headed.